There we go. All right. All right? Maybe all right. There we go. Looks like we're live. Evening, everyone. Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. I have the window open. I've got my incense going, which will eventually obscure the camera. I'm not actually sure if it'll do that successfully or not, but I think so. I've got a cat in the window, and just finished a week actually back teaching once again, which is nice. Nice to be back from the hurricane week. It was a nice vacation, a stressful one, but still a vacation nonetheless, as Floridians do. And it's good to be back. So we've been before I get into too deep into what I've been up to lately, let's get back into Kingdom Come. Cleansing your soul with a little jail time. Oh gosh. There we go. All right, so I played around with things a little bit, but I didn't actually save or do anything because I'm realizing that I realistically am going to need to run over and get to bed, which means I need to go back to Teresa and her uncle's house, which is outside of town. So I'm going to go outside of town. It's weird that there's a little camp out here. It's odd. I can sleep out here. Interesting. Anyway.
I'm glad to see you. I was afraid something might have happened to you in the attack on Scarlets.
Oh, now, what would happen to me? I can look after myself.
You sure about that?
Always the jester, aren't you?
A very fine, very brave jester. Would you?
Hi there.
God be with you.
What's life like in Rattay?
Good. Or it was till them refugees came. Still, we're better off here than most places.
Alright, so he's not a fan of the refugees, and it seems like a lot of people aren't, but it's okay. Alright.
May the Lord...
Hi, Disciple Mike. Evening. Welcome. Ah, Poppy. Anyway, so I've been back at it, back at the usual. Oh, I don't have a horse. Back at the usual, good old philosophy of religion. We are getting to some of the fun parts. What we missed last week was unfortunately the section on Saint Anselm, or Anselm's ontological argument, which is always one of my favorite parts, and it's a shame that I had to miss it. We did manage to catch up pretty much entirely on Tuesday. Catch up with the missing, with the section that we missed. Basically, I went over very, very briefly. Went over all of the stuff that I covered in the lectures the online lectures that a few people probably watched, that sort of thing. Actually, you know what? I'll do is I'm just gonna post all of the lectures that I assigned to my students in the description. So if you want to follow along, check out the description after the stream. Maybe check out the philosophy channel in Discord. I might put them in there too. What is this? Can I have it? No, I can't. So maybe I'll put them around. So if you want to follow along, if you want to catch up with how I've been doing teaching Anselm in particular last week, and now this week we had some fun. Well, we had some anti-fun on Tuesday. Because Tuesday I was, well, first of all, mostly just making up for lost time, which was okay. But then also I had to go over the logic quiz. So my students did a logic and critical thinking quiz last week while we were right before we all left for the hurricane. And as usual, they did kind of poorly, as I typically expect of such things. Is this it? Is this it? I need a torch. That's better. a lot of things. I need another torch. I'm over encumbered. I'm just kidding. I don't need another torch. How do I sort by weight? Is there a way of doing that? Yeah, there is. Gambison, I kind of need it. What am I looking for? I'm looking for stuff to put away. Because I don't actually need a torch anymore. Just one. There we go. I'm now no longer encumbered. I'm looking for my bed in particular, which I take it is in here. No. The bed I was sleeping in. At, Teresa's. Hi. Hello, doggy. Oh. I'm not at Teresa's. I need to go that way. That's why. I'm breaking and entering. That's what I'm doing. Oh, I did, by the way, I found out off-stream at one point. When I was just kind of fooling around. I didn't light fires, did I? No, okay. Peshek's place. Find the refuse pile. Really? Wait, you're not instructing me to sleep in the refuse pile, are you? Nice little rushlight candles again. I like those. Why do I need to find the refuse pile? I mean, I'll find it, but... in any case, though, I found out that guards will harass you, at least in town, if you're wandering around at night without a light, so without a torch. I didn't know that. Got hassled about that a bit off stream. Here's the refuse pile. What do I find here? What am I looking for in the refuse pile? What's this about? Wrong button again. Should I be splashing around in here? I'm sure I'm getting filthy and disgusting. Why am I doing this? Is there a reason I just did that? Turn around, the house is behind. Oh, I knew that. I thought you meant dig around in the refuse pile. Why do I listen? Why do I listen? Or why do I misinterpret more so, rather than listen? Listening is fine. Misinterpreting, I'd rather not do. Okay. Alright, there we go. I assume I need to go upstairs. No, I don't need to go upstairs for a place to nap. I go back downstairs for a place to nap. Anyway. Hello. Evening. Evening all. Let's sleep. Till morning. Sunrise. Anyway, so on our no worries. That was in part my my foolishness. So anyway, Tuesday when we went over our logic quiz, so here's my trick. I give a logic quiz at the beginning of this course. Quest started Rattay tourney. Interesting. Okay. There will be a tournament in Rattay tomorrow. You can enroll by going to the Herald in the morning. There's a tourney happening. Okay, I'll check that out. I will do poorly, but it'll probably be fun. Anyway, so typically people do relatively poorly on this logic quiz. It's a little auto-graded kind of quiz thing, but so it's all like multiple choice matching, select all that apply, that kind of thing. I don't think it's that hard, but then again, I've been learning and teaching logic for over a decade, so I get it. But my class average is consistently in the low to mid 60s, and this year was no exception. So why I designed it this way, knowing that it will go poorly for most of my students, is because we start from a principle here. Educators have this problem where we want examinations to have two qualities: high chance of success, so the ability to improve, and also high stakes, so students take it seriously. Because if you can just take a quiz as many times as you want, they're not going to take it seriously. They're going to do poorly, and then they're going to try again, and then they're going to either brute force it or eventually maybe figure it out, but probably not. Probably won't figure it out. They'll probably brute force it, and honestly wind up doing worse. On the other hand, you can have high stakes, where you take the quiz one time, and that's all you get, which means that students will take it very seriously, but if they screw up, they screwed up, and they're done. So there's this tension, and all of us educators have to deal with this kind of tension. I'm gonna go fight these guys, huh? Where are they? Are they inside the walls? Lower gate. Oh, quest tipster. You know what? I'm gonna try and brawl with this guy, Milan. And then go to the tipsters. What's that? There's the training ground. Okay, I'll go there too. We'll go there eventually. So what I wind up doing is I give them this quiz. I give them one shot. They have one shot. They have unlimited time. They have access to whatever books or notes or whatever they want to get it done. And then inevitably, close to half fail. Just because it's hard, right? And it's a difficult way of thinking. It's non-standard for most people way of thinking in terms of logic. And so, sorry, ma'am, am I intruding? Trying to fight your husband or something? No? Okay.
Come now.
Oh, I already did that. Sorry.
God be with you. What can I do for you?
So I'll give one chance. But then, after I give the one chance, so that everyone actually takes it seriously, and they'll take the quiz and make sure that they don't screw it up, and then even if they inevitably do, then I will open it up to retakes. And I open it up to unlimited retakes. They can take the quiz as many times as they want, except it'll take their most recent score. This is the big secret. I don't tell them this in advance. And so they will treat the first attempt, they'll actually treat it relatively seriously. But then, hey? Oh, sorry. Then they have a chance of retaking it as many times as they want. So after having screwed it up, then they can improve. Then they have a chance of actually improving.
Well, I never.
Sorry, buddy. I didn't realize your door wasn't locked. I'm trying to find this guy. Is he in this house? Does he come out? Yeah, there he is. He didn't like me looking at his window, though. I love that. All right, screw it. I'm gonna go to the quest tipsters. But anyway, so they've been retaking him, and some people have already retaken it a couple of times and improved. So that's good. That's very good. Very good news. As for as for what they did wrong, I am endlessly disappointed. One of the things that there was a true-false question that I think the majority of all three of my classes, and in some cases the overwhelming majority of all three of my classes, got wrong. And in part, it was because it was phrased in a sort of difficult manner. But in part, it's, I think, because they just got it wrong. They just goofed it, did something dumb. They didn't think it through. And it was true or false. Opinions are neither true nor false. So that was the true-false question. So opinions are neither true nor false. Okay? People normally come out after the morning bell. Well, what time's the morning bell? And can I go into the tavern? Can't even see me. Oh, there's the morning bell. All right, well, I'm just going to sit. I'll sit and wait. And talk to you guys. I'm a nice candle. How's my nourishment? I could use a snack. Yeah. I could probably use more of a snack, but I'll get to it eventually. Anyway. Oh, I can read? Don't have the reading to... Okay, I didn't think so. Anyway. Alright, so, anyway. Unfortunately, part of the problem is that a lot of students, even though I was very clear, very explicit, and very repeated about this topic, that opinions are propositions, and therefore opinions have a definite truth value. An opinion is either true or it's false. Not both, not neither. Even though I was very, very endlessly clear about that. A lot of people still got it wrong. And I'm endlessly disappointed by this, and I expressed that, at least somewhat. At least to some degree. I expressed just how disappointed I was that everybody got this wrong. Not everybody, but a lot of people got this wrong, when they very much should have gotten it right. Whoever this is walking around. Oh, there's the guy. Right, I'll talk to him once he gets down. So that was something that was... It's basically this idea of we think of opinions today in our culture. We think of an opinion as something which is more or less non-propositional. We think of it as something like a preference or something like just, I don't know, some kind of vaguely subjective nonsense. We, in fact, don't really think of it. We don't take it very seriously at all. Our opinions, that is. And so, it's a little bit disappointing to see that this is the way that people think about it. And also, the way that people think about it, despite my constant efforts to fix it. One of those things that I always, always, always have trouble with. Let's see what this gets up to. What he has to say for us.
Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
Could be. Sir Anish is convening the Rattay tourney again at the Upper Castle. It's always a great occasion with duels all day long. You can still enroll now, if you think you're good enough.
I don't, but okay.
Another thing, we're told our local gamekeeper was looking for help with something a while back. Why don't you ask him if he still needs help?
Okay.
I'll be with you.
Where's Bertold? There's a quest giver there. Evan asks, I wonder what gamers might have done for fun in these times. Well, backgammon. And I... Oh, sorry for whistling. I keep hitting Y because I think it's jump. I think that probably sorcery. I mean, look, I think that modern gamers, especially RPG gamers, like tabletop gamers, that kind of gamers in particular, I think would probably have been something like storytellers, at least primarily. Which can be just something that's done for fun, or it can be something that's done professionally, but it doesn't need to be professional. Oh, I'm in a private area. Okay, I guess I'll just wait till he comes out. I'm sorry, bud.
Are you looking for me?
No, I'm not.
Who's there? Hey!
Bards. Something like bards. Hey, bud. Sorry, I need to talk to you. Is he gonna come out with a weapon or something? Geoffrey Chaucer's. Yeah, something like that.
Hey?
He's gonna wash up first. Okay. People are not early risers,
Anything else?
which is probably fine, really.
My respects to you.
Hmm? No.
Good luck to you.
Hi there. Hey, wait. Can I talk to you? Wait, can I talk to you?
Mother of God!
Ah!
Looking for someone.
I scared him somehow. I don't know how I scared him. I thought I was fine. What's my... How do I tell what cleanliness kind of thing? Is it just based on look? Because I look decently clean. Not very clean, but decently. Heavy drinkers are seldom early risers. Yeah, and a lot of people were heavy drinkers in the period, so that's fine. Fair, I suppose.
Hey, who's there?
I guess I'll just lurk by the fence and hope I'm not being too weird. There's his wife. There's the guy. Okay.
What's that?
Hi. Just coming to say hello.
What's going on? What's that?
Sir, can I... Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry. Can I... There we go. I'll just clip through you. That's fine. Ma'am.
Mother of God!
Jesus!
What? What is wrong with me?
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
What have I done?
I know they got nowhere to go. Scarlet is a pile of ashes and the countryside ain't safe. But they've been here too long. Some of those buggers got light fingers, and not one of them appreciates the sacrifices we made for them.
Conspicuous and
May the Lord
Vis-
watch over you.
visibility. Look at my charisma. No, charisma's an ability score. Core ability score. Should be, what, visibility maybe? And then conspicuous. My conspicuous is high. That's troubling. Let me see if it changes if I wash myself. No, it didn't change, at least not much.
Is there something you need?
Alright, I will come back to this guy, I guess, later. After I try and join the tourney. Oh. Anyway. I've discovered the church. Oh. I'm not going to go into the sanctuary, of course, but... Is it... Run into people to get miffed? Oh, yeah, I figured. That's, thanks Peter and Paul? The left and right? I can tell. But I also like that that this is properly authentic, that it's, oh, indulgence. I don't have 100 correction. I like that it's properly standing room, which is what it would have been in the 15th century. Pews didn't really happen until at least the 17th. Maybe 16th, I guess? Okay, wow, is this actually meant to be just more space to stand, or is this meant to be a proper, like a choir loft? Because I actually don't know whether that was a common thing. Oh. You didn't know that. Wait a minute. Are these devs? Are these developers? They are, aren't they? Haha, I get it. That's clever. Versus evil. Is that a name? Confusing. Alright, well, anyway, let's go to the training fields. Let's, I want to go to the archery range. How do I get down there? Oh, from over there. Okay. I'll figure it out, maybe. So, yeah. That's travel point. Nice. Wow. That is defensible, alright. Alright. So, anyway. Today, though. So, Tuesday, I was mostly just going over previous stuff. Today I had a great time going sort of just jump. No, I'll die. I'm pretty sure I'll literally die. Just from what experience I have with fall damage. That sounds fatal. So today I got to briefly introduce some sort of background metaphysics and ideas surrounding Thomas Aquinas and Aquinas' philosophy and such, which was great. It went really well. I got to light fires in the classroom to explain, causal series, actuality, potentiality kind of stuff, all that kind of fun things. Didn't have a student shoot me with a Nerf gun yet. That's next week when I talk about the fifth way.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Rattay said.
Hmm?
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Rattay wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simple.
I did the training already. But I'm bad at it, so let's try it again.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself. Farewell.
God, I still love the clink of the armor.
So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly. Keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it. Right, good. Now, try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. That's it. Good. Not bad. Nice. All right. That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times. All right. All right.
Oh, we got him.
Good. That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, try something more complicated. One strike, I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. Not bad. All right, that's it. Good. Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out, move your sword into the path of the blow. Wrong, damn it! No!
That's
Really?
not it. Wrong. No, that's
Really?
not it.
Oh, I have to hold B.
Ah,
Okay,
that's
there
it.
it is.
Nice. Very good. Good.
Oh. Oh.
Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back. Good strike.
Ah, really? Oh. Ah!
Fine. That's enough. Got my work cut out, it seems. That's life. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword.
Very good. Wrong, damn it. Very good. Ah, that's it. Wrong. Again. Nice. All right.
Right. Lesson
Okay.
2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. It's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
How does that work? I want
All
to try
right,
it.
that'll do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside.
Wrong. All right.
Did I do it right?
No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again.
Nice.
Okay, okay. All right, got it.
Too
Nope, that was
soon
bad.
again.
Ow. Good.
Ah.
Try and catch the rhythm. See the sword move, you move at the same time and deflect it.
Very good. Ow. Very good.
Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well.
Okay.
Ah, that's it. Very good. Ow. Very good. Good. Very good.
Why can't I follow up strike?
Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed.
Quick
but
counter
that's
strike
normal
riposte.
to
Is it
start. You must
stab?
train. Let's go. Wait a while, Henry.
Oh,
Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings
what
you
in the
here?
world?
I was on my way when I
Oh my god, that
noticed
looked like
that
Henry for a second. I was
Rattay's
terrified.
esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radtig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
I'll try. Not much, at least.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. Simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. But the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. You'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance. No! Not bad. Nice. Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm.
I'm getting the hang of
Never
this.
take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Well done. Not bad. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment. The opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. Ah, that's it. Wrong, damn it. Nice. Well done. Not like that. Wrong. Nice. Well done.
Okay, not bad. All right, I'm getting the hang of this a little bit.
Well, now,
A little
that
bit.
wasn't too bad. Maybe it will make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent.
I don't have talent.
Alone won't do.
I'm not very good at this.
Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it.
And I use a lighter weapon so I can train.
Isaac also wanted me to teach you archery.
Oh, cool. Archery. That's good. I want to learn archery. All right. So, some of the things we were doing this week which was a great deal of fun. We or I guess today more so than this week. One of the things that that a lot of people don't teach, as far as I know, as far as I can think of, when teaching Aquinas and argument from motion and things like actuality and potentiality, is the sort of middle ground between actuality and potentiality. And this is something that I don't know if I've actually mentioned in any of my lectures, but I think it's essential. It's absolutely important. And it is the distinction between the sort of three layers. So you have actuality and potentiality. I mean, you have non-being, first of all. Oh my god, is that a Guten Tag? No, it's just a Halberd. Okay. I thought it was a Guten Tag. Guten Tag is a big pole arm with just a spike on the end, so you can bonk people and stab them. It's really neat. Not even a spearhead, just a spike that comes out of the end. It's impounded into the shaft with a steel wrapping. It's nice. Anyway, this is the. So you have. Oh, okay. So not even to potentiality. You also have just non-quality, something not having a quality. For example, right, my cup of coffee here has the potential of being cold, the actuality of being hot, but also it doesn't have the potential to say, I don't know, turn into a goose.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there. And we can
Well, I have a
start.
bow.
And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
I'll give that a
Say the
shot.
thanks and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding that thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your
That was
fingers,
terrible.
as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target, flying. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you
There, I hit it.
you can get
Okay.
yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
Maybe the fellow's short-sighted.
Okay, getting there. Boburn
Well, that
sucks,
was
yeah.
awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
Yeah, I
Why are
agree.
you wasting your time, Sir Bernard? Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Ooh.
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well,
Anytime.
very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
No, you don't!
Good, then let's get to it.
Oh, this is so bad. Okay. Okay. Ah. Okay, that wasn't bad. Oh. Okay, we're tied. We tied?
Well, I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
How did I win?
told you I have a
I actually
heavy
win?
hand, ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt. What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
If I win, do I get your
Is
sword?
this necessary? Johannes has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
Okay, let's go give this a try. Oh my god. I can't believe I won. What the hell was that? Gosh.
You'll pay for that.
Oh god, he got me. Oh, that hurt.
Had enough. Kurwa!
Would hit?
Come on then.
Ah, he got me. Oh, that was good.
Here. Fuck it. Go ahead and gather your strength. You'll need it.
Got it.
Well, lad. I haven't even started yet.
Alright, not bad.
Well,
Becomes the
you got the
deliverance of
better
the kingdom.
this time,
Hey,
blacksmith.
Phoenix.
Having an off day.
I was not wearing
Well,
armor for
no.
that either. Good lord. Oh
Don't
god,
worry,
I'm so
I'll make
bloody.
my
This
head
is
about
nasty.
you, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough.
That was rough.
You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
Down to a tit for tat slugfest. Yeah, that, whew. Oh, yeah, look at me. That's not great. Oh, my health is back to full, though. I guess I'm doing okay. Oh, man. My gear is injured. Oh, man. Health is 0. It is basically destroyed. That sucks. I need to get to a tailor and have a couple of these things fixed. I did look it up, and it does also seem to me, at least, like like wearing stolen goods will make people come after you. So I'm gonna try and avoid that. Capone's hunting bow. Nice bow. Oh my god. I don't have the strength or agility for that. Good lord. Tailor has lots of good stuff. Yeah. Common to be crap at the start. You'll need to get your gear and backside repaired. Yeah, I think I agree. Now, my backside is fine. My gear is not. Not at all. Actually, hold on. Let me see if that sword is actually... Okay, I have the agility for the sword now. That's good. Get in the wagon, loser. We're going shopping. Hey, Monday was October 3rd, not today. I do really want to work on that that Mean Girls video that I've been talking about. Talking about doing a video on Mean Girls as a platonic allegory. But unfortunately, I missed October 3rd, and so the urgency has gone down somewhat. I thought of doing it. I had the idea on October 3rd, so I kind of missed, like Mean Girls Day, so to speak. But I think I'll do it. I think I will. It's second down on my priority list. I definitely have to do another one first. There's another video on accident and essence that I want to do first. Might as well pick a dandelion. Well, I'm disgusting. Might as well pick some flowers, man. I can't pick these, can I? Okay, fine. Can I pick these? Yeah. Captain Bernard.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
He shouldn't have challenged me.
Careful. You might be under Sir Radzig's protection, but you'd be wise to stay on good terms with the other noblemen, too. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right, Captain.
Okay. Maybe I should get my clothes fixed first. If you pick enough flowers, you can grind up your strength. Wait, how's that? Does picking them give you strength, or how does that work? Sometimes it's hard to get flowers. Yeah, the targeting doesn't work perfectly. Also, I should note, I did try playing around a little bit on mouse and keyboard. It's way worse. At least the running around exploring, and especially the combat, is way worse. Absolutely worse. Leg day perk. Yeah. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I could probably Oh, yeah, here we go. Mule. Oh, that's tempting. Herbalist ability called Leg Day, which gets the herbalism level 7. Oh, okay. I'm not actually good at clinching, so I'm just gonna get more carrying capacity, because I'm always having a problem with carrying capacity. Sword. Blunt strike, huh? Stab //. Short sword, hunting sword, saber. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, I love this. With a rapid Zornhow from the Ox stance, parry the opponent's strike to the side from your left shoulder and thrust the point straight to his chest. I think I like Blunt Strike. I like the idea of Blunt Strike just because I love pommel striking. Just in general. Alright. Anything else I can level up? No. Okay. I need to get to the tailor, though. And maybe a bath. Wash myself off a little bit before I go in. Need to find a tailor. I might as well beat up Milan and Ringlet while I'm here. If I can find the bastards. Oh, I fell. Ow. Never mind, I guess. Where's the tailor, anyway? I'll keep an eye out, I guess. Herbalism is worthwhile, especially if you're getting into alchemy, though. I don't think alchemy will be wise for a stream. Yeah, that's one of those things that I might just pick a bunch of herbs and do a bunch of the stuff off-stream. Whatever I'm capable of it. Once I start figuring things out and unlocking things, I'll probably do some more stuff off-stream. Honestly, a lot like I did with some of the other RPGs that we've done. There were actually a lot of the little collection-type missions in both Far Cry and in Dragon Age, things like this, that I just kind of breezed through while I wasn't streaming. Just ran through some stuff. And I do think that was probably for the best. Oh, it's up there, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Kevin says it's hard to talk when watching this played because it's just a cool game. The imagination gets ignited. Yeah, it is really cool. Huntsman.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Yes, and forgive me for bothering you earlier. Looking into your house a little bit. Didn't mean to. Phoenix says, do the Sigma grind off stream and the Alpha grind when the camera rolls. Yeah, the Alpha grind, I take it, is like, you know, fighting people with swords. Getting the gains. Alright. Any work around here?
Any work for me here by any chance?
That depends. How's your hearing?
What?
I said, how's your hearing?
Oh my god.
It's perfectly fine. You don't have to scream at me. I mean, why are you asking?
Because there is this one little job going. But I need someone who knows the area well and has good ears.
You should try at least one potion just for the cool aspects that are worth commenting on. Once I figure out how, I certainly will. Sure.
Ought to be able to handle that.
Try and figure this out.
Fine.
Try making a potion.
So
Yeah,
here's the
when I figure it
problem.
out.
My friend is a birder, and he left a few rare nightingales with me for safekeeping. They're good to trade. Rich gentlemen hang them caged up in their chambers. It keeps their wives from fretting when they're off drinking and wenching.
I see.
The trouble is the nightingales are gone. I don't know how, but the birds have flown.
Hang on, surely you're not asking me to go flapping around looking for birds?
Not exactly. Luckily, their wings are clipped, so they won't be far, and the watchman in the tower told me they headed off toward Vranik. I have traps prepared.
It's basically a puzzle game. There's an alchemy bench behind the apothecary. Alright, I'll try it out.
But how will I know where to put
I'm gonna try this first.
I hear they like pine woods, and there's a pine-covered hill just before Vranik.
Right. A bloody great wood.
That's just why you need to listen out. Nightingales have a distinctive song. When you hear it close by, you set a trap on the spot. They kept twittering away the whole time they were here, so I can remember the tunes. I'll sing them to you.
I can't wait.
It went something like this.
What? People keep birds like that in their houses? It's like the sound a cat makes when you pull it by the tail.
You know how it is. The gentry's got all manner of odd tastes. The question is, can you remember it?
I'm not going to do it.
I'll remember.
No.
Right, here are the traps. Don't forget, once you hear a nightingale, set a trap nearby. He ought to be caught in it after a while.
I'll do that.
What can I sell? Game saved. What happened there? That was weird. Should I sell this? Just 9. Weighs a lot, not that much. I'm gonna sell a bunch of nettles. I assume I don't need as many of those. That'll help my weight capacity a little bit. And dandelions, same thing. Sounds like King Sigismund's mother. I mean, let's see. Any of this stuff I can actually sell? Nah, I don't really want to sell the club. I might need it at some point. I doubt it, but... Hunting arrow. Ooh, 181. How much do I have? Your wealth, only 64. There's no way. Treasure map, very expensive. Okay. Let's go basket. Let's haggle a little bit.
Can we do something about the price?
Aye.
Phoenix says you only need nettles for save schnapps, and even then the nettles aren't what you need in surplus. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Let's try... Big minute.
What do you say to this?
Close. Drop the price a bit more and we'll shake on it.
Okay. Well, he's not all that happy.
Is this enough?
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little.
Okay. He's really not going to budge, is he? Okay. It's
That's
something.
a sum I can live with.
Alright, fine. Okay, now. Where is that? Where's Varney? I love the art style, by the way. Talmberg, Rovna, Skalitz. Eventually, I'll get back to Skalitz. Eventually. Is this the Pinewood that they're talking about over here? To the west? Current objective, find nightingales. Oh, I have to unquest certain things. To untrack, I mean, certain things. How do I untrack? Yeah, I can untrack that one. I need that one. Untrack that one. Untrack that one. Bird in the hand. Oh, that's quite far. Okay, I'll do that eventually. First, though, I will find a tailor. I swear I found one at some point. Thought I saw one at least. So listen. Okay, someone's house. It's not. Let's not do that. Bird in the hand is a penny earned. Yeah. Yeah, that... you got a point. Warhurst Studios. Korwa, stop having infinite quest markers. It's getting in the way of our beautiful art style. Actually, yeah, that's very true. That is very true. Like, I'm really glad I don't have infinite quest markers, which is a weird thing to say, but God, I love the art style. I really love the art style. So yeah, you got a solid point. I'll give you that. This, the grinding stone, archery. Traders. I swear there was a tailor. Is this it? No, that's a bank, I guess. Some kind of trader. Is that the tailor? Oh, it's a butcher. Apothecary. Oh, there is a, you say there's a bench behind the apothecary, huh? You say. So you say. Very hard, no. Is this the tailor? Yeah. Oh. Did I just walk into jail? What in the world is happening? I don't know how to read yet, no. Oh my God. I see why you asked. Gotta know reading before alchemy, I see. Somebody's sleeping up here, let's not. Alright, I assume reading is a quest thing, that I will get that at some point. And so I won't bother with it now. Won't be able to do alchemy without reading. Yeah, okay. Alright. That makes sense. That makes sense. At least it makes enough sense. Let's go to the tailor. This is the tailor, right? Yeah, there we go.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Clothes! Just sort of ordinary kind of clothes, you know? Things that look nice and aren't falling apart. Is there a way to repair your clothing? I actually don't know this. I mean, I assume there is, but... Okay. Oh. Well, hello. That's expensive. What's this do? For crafting, I assume, yeah? Yeah, ask the smart people where you can learn to read, and you'll get a quest to learn how to read. Okay, like, smart people just, you know, generally speaking, or... Yeah, it's nice. It's a bit defensive. I like it. It's pretty. Ooh, chaparral. Combat jupon. Brocade outer jacket. Felt hat, nice. Oh, I like that. I like that. Not over what I have, but I can afford this because I just stole 200 Drachen. Dark Purpont. Kaftan. Nice. Surcoat. Lady's dress, okay. Fancy shirts. Green doublet. I kind of like that. Horns of Lipa, purple. Nobleman's hat. Oh my god. 1.4 thousand. Jesus. Those are very nice, but oh, that's cool. I like that. I like the look of that. Too expensive, but okay. So I could get a purple, one of these, black one. Not quite as black one. Black and slightly darker black. Kingdom Come has got to be one of the few games where you go out of your way to afford drip. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like, I love medieval clothing so much. Combat jupon. That's an overcoat. Here, this one is nice. I kind of like that. 118. Dag. Good hardy. All right, not much defense. Not much at all. 68 visual. Rather conspicuous. Versus Black Purpont. Less conspicuous. More noise. I'm going to go for it. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. And what else do I have that's damaged? Can I tell this? Like outer garment. I need a new outer garment. Can't afford these. Those are very nice, but I can't afford them. Get rid of the Adidas tunic and put on some Supreme Gambus. Alright, let's see what I can get for just the shirt.
Let's talk about the price.
Naturally.
Too far west to be crafting an Adidas. Yeah, good point. Good point. Okay. Oh, jeez. How about I go with... I'm gonna lowball. I'm gonna really lowball.
It'll take more than that to persuade.
Okay, I figured. She's not super happy about it. But I go low ball again. See what I can do.
Ah, you're flaying me here.
Well, a little more and we'll shake on it.
Okay, cool. 110. Deal. Good deal. Adidas. All day I dream about salvation from the most holy Jesus Christ. Amen. Alright, now how do I fix my pants? No, that's dirty. Let's take it off. Fashionable hat. Wish it weren't stolen. Green shirt is busted. Male collar's dirty. Green pointed hat, also stolen. Nice though. That scarf. I'll wear it, I like the look of it. Okay, where do I fix stuff?
Good
This
health
guy?
to you.
Kevin says, I wore a long sleeve Adidas and a silver chain one day to work meeting. It actually lots of female attention. I don't get it, but whatever works. I'm not going to criticize. I just wear what my wife tells me. For the most part. Then again, she also just can't. There are things that I wear that she just cannot convince me not to. Like my burger shirts, which I've worn on a stream a couple of times, but not too often. How much is that going to be? How much is that? Oh my god. 16, huh? Let's haggle. Do it for a little less, and we have a deal.
Can we do something about the price?
Aye.
Let's go 14 and see if he do. See how he does with
We
that.
agreed?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Almost. Okay, not bad. He's not angry yet. How about lowball him one more time? See if he comes
You're
down.
flaying me here.
Oh, I used the perk.
A little more and we'll shake on it.
Okay, cool.
That's a sum I can live with.
Phoenix said the women be like, wow, he looks like he holds up boats with a missile launcher to ransom prisoners. Oh god, Kevin says he mostly did it to subtly troll the Ukraine signalers. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Alright, are my clothes clean as well, or no? Ugh, god. How do I clean my things? How do I clean stuff? This is dirty. That's what this means, right? That's what the little black splotch means? It's dirty? I don't know how to do anything about that. Do I have to wear it and take a bath? That's probably an answer. I'm gonna do that. I'll try that. Yeah, it did work. Cool. It did work. Nice. Alright, now what? I mean, I could just go all the way over here and just do that one for some coin. But no, it'll probably take more than a day, and I'll probably miss the tourney. I don't want to miss the tourney. I'm going to report to the bailiff. I'll do the fighting thing eventually, but for now I'm just going to report to the bailiff. Is that you? What, is he up? There? How do I get up there? No. Oh. No, okay. Oh, I'm hungry? Oh no, I'm hungry. I need to go get some food. Need to get some food first. There's a tavern somewhere. I'm only a little hungry, though. What's this do? Oh no. Only gives 2 nourishment, though. Guess I'll eat it. It's something. I'm no longer hungry. The baker right over there. Let's buy a pretzel or something.
Do you need anything?
Yes.
Good luck then.
Let's get like 3 of these. Phoenix says, insert picture of nervous person.
Why not?
White women when they support Ukraine, but Ukraine is debating how to make homosexuality even more illegal. It's not illegal enough yet, apparently. This is a really low offer. I'm gonna see what happens.
Since it's you.
You won't convince me with that.
Oh, darn. Thought I could. She's not that bad. Go a little lower.
My last offer.
Well, no. A little more, and we'll shake on it.
Alright. Helio.
I'll go for that.
Okay. Let's eat our food. 2 of them at least. I'll save 1. Eat it a little while later. There's a blacksmith. Or armsmith. Now, finding out how to go upstairs. Pardon me, everyone. Oh, up that way. Got it. That makes sense. I really do, on that note, on the note of Ukraine and all that, it's really quite something. The odd contradictions of the left, currently especially. Stone Toss, who really just never misses, had a comic about it today, about how there was a hippie with a peace sign at a protest, and then somebody with a hammer and sickle shirt comes up and says, "Oh, hey, what are you protesting?" and said to stop NATO expansion. And then the guy with the hammer and sickle gets all mad about it. I'm assuming that I'm not supposed to be in here. Oh, is this just a guard barracks or something? But if it is, it's a very nice one. Man, that is nice. Oh my gosh. Oh, cool. He's got a little poster on his bed. That's cute. Pick a lock. On the way. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna try this again. There we go. There it is. Okay. I didn't need all of it. I don't want all of it. Okay, cool. Put some of it back. Stone Toss is precise with his wit. He is unbelievably so. Really impressive. Hope I'm not getting in too deep here. Very hard. Hard. Yeah, the whole Russia-Ukraine thing has alignments out of check. Everything in the last several years has had alignments out of whack. Like, really, really absurdly. To the point where, like, the key example is that, so, if you know anything about the, like, Jonathan Haidt's theories about left and right and their respective temperaments, and the various expectations for who is going to oppose what. Peace. Who's going to favor what and who's going to oppose what. Right? So if you know anything about Haidt's theories, and I think that he's largely correct about this most of the time, you know that conservatives are largely far, far more concerned with a disgust response. So far more concerned with things like cleanliness and isolation. Right? And you also know that when there is a major event, which inspires a largely conservative value to become at the forefront of the public's mind. That when that happens, voters move way, way more conservative. This holds throughout history. Okay, so here's the weird part. Think back, if you were around for listening to these or watching these, think back to my streams just before the 2020 election. Because of this, I was suggesting an absolute landslide for everyone on the right. And beyond that, a knockdown victory for Donald Trump. And the reason for that is because in a time of a pandemic, when there are massive fears about uncleanliness, basically, conservatives have a massive advantage at the polls. Because typically conservatives are the ones who are more concerned about things like cleanliness. Time's it. Oh god, it's already midday. Sheesh. It's from talking to you guys.
Good day to you.
But the opposite happened for absolutely everything to do with COVID. The right was the pro-freedom, but to the contrary of concerns about safety, concerns not just about safety but cleanliness. That is the opposite of what you would expect. And then the left was concerned about things like freedom of movement, like anti-freedom of movement. All these things were absolutely inverted, and you see the weird result of the left doing strangely well in elections because they were the anti-plague side, at least in perception, at least early in the pandemic. What gives? Hell if I know. I think the right is just moving towards the value of freedom more than anything else. Maybe that's it. Yeah, God, I don't know.
Master
It's really
Payne,
hard. Really hard to
anything of
determine
interest?
because everything's weird and upside down.
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ.
Nah, okay. But yeah, everything about that was just bizarre. Like, I did not expect any Democrats to win in 2020 because of the pandemic. But it didn't work out. It didn't work out that way. I mean, even aside from any, potential election shenanigans at the presidential level, even down ballot, Democrats did surprisingly well. I mean, they lost overall, but they did way better than I would ever have expected. Wait, what? Kevin says a lot of my right-wing extremist friends are all about the Austrian painter, but against Azov. Very weird. That is really weird. Why would you be for Austrian painter, but against Azov? Like Azov Battalion? Like the guys in Ukraine who like Austrian painter? What the hell? Is it because they like Putin?
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
That's really weird. I don't get
so
it.
you're the young man Sir Redzig
I don't get it.
appointed.
Yes.
Very well. Sir Redzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, bailiff.
Yeah.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
The captain does like me. He just thinks I'm incompetent. Let's just be vague.
I have, and I have the bruises to prove it. The captain doesn't hold back.
The harder the training, the easier the battle. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, bailiff.
I'll do that first. Who can teach me to read? That's a good thing to ask. Yeah, Kevin says I have no clue, except that they say Putin is anti-globalist in a way. Plus Zelensky is you know. I assume you mean a little bit waifish, a little bit odd, a little bit. Zelensky reminds me of a slightly more masculine version of what's his name? Justin Trudeau. He strikes me as a drama teacher who decided to go into politics, which he kind of is. He was a comedian and such, right? If I remember right. Phoenix says things are crazy now, but the thing about left and right is that they're like alignment in D&D. They aren't a straitjacket. People can act against alignment under circumstances. Yeah, and that's really right. It's weird and difficult and troubling because at least among the U.S. left and right, the left and right in the U.S., the Democrats and Republicans, broadly speaking, Jewish. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, okay, gotcha. That's why they don't like him. Makes sense. But then why does Azov? Whatever. I don't pretend to understand a lot of right-wing extremists. I get called one all the time, but I don't understand them. But yeah, so yeah, Phoenix. I think that instability is primarily the fault of the parties, especially in the U.S., being non-ideological. They are partisan insofar as they are they're teams more than they are. So they're in groups. They're identity groups rather than ideologies. They are non-ideological parties. You cannot predict what will be on either party's platform at any given moment because they radically change and they trade platforms all the time. That is different from something like the Libertarian Party, which, at least at its best, which I know it isn't at its best most of the time, but when it's at its best, the Libertarian Party is an ideological party. Most third parties are. The Green Party is ideological. The Libertarian Party is ideological. So a lot of them are based on a really solid ideological grounding, and you can extrapolate their positions from their basic ideology. The Democrats and the Republicans are in no way like that. The Democrats' main ideal is power for them against the Republicans. The Republicans' main ideal is power for themselves against the Democrats. That's it. And so they're just opposed to each other on every issue, and that's how they work. Phoenix says the right decided to take a usually left position. No, I will. Basically, no forcing the vaccine and not closing the border. While the American left said, "Do the society thing, or I'll hit you." Yeah, it's weird. And you remember early on, it was the opposite. It was really, really the opposite because Donald Trump was talking a big talk about China especially, but then also about Canada and about Mexico, and saying, "No, we've got to close it down. We got to not let this virus in." Meanwhile, Nancy Pelosi was saying, "No, go to Chinatown. Get some Chinese food, man. Get some takeout. Don't be racist." And if you remember, that was the rhetoric in February and early March, and then it just flipped on a dime. There's no way rhetoric can flip that quickly on a dime without some kind of weird coordination to it. That somebody decided that no, wait a minute. We have to do this differently, or this is an opportunity. Something like that. Kevin says, Azov likes Zelensky because Zelensky has the hookup with Western money and weapons, and Azov gets to set up well by Zelensky, no questions asked, as long as they're fighting Putin and not ousting Putin. Yeah, alliance of convenience. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. I'm not the guy to ask about Ukraine. The guy to ask about foreign policy and any context, but especially in Eastern Europe and the Middle East, is Scott Horton. Scott Horton is the guy. He's brilliant on U.S. foreign policy.
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Uzhitz. He could teach you.
Uzhitz. Okay. I'll do that eventually, too. When I don't have time-sensitive quests, I'll go and do that. Okay, so I need to get to the armory. 11 and 1900, which I need to do, but I need to get to the armory first. Pick up your kit in the lower room of the armory. Let's do that. The scribe in Uzhitz. Telling you, I am not going to remember a lot of the names and stuff of this. I love the aesthetics. I love the attention to detail. I love the culture and everything, but man, the authenticity in language or names at least, not necessarily language. But the authenticity in names is really killing me. Couldn't they use a translated name? I mean, they could, but I guess I don't know. I'm kind of glad they're not, despite the fact that it's hard to remember, hard to pronounce everything consistently. Yeah. Yeah. Where's the armory? Did I miss it? Am I dumb? Down here? Oh, that isn't the armory. It's over here, right? Sir, pardon. Am I getting a set of chain? Am I getting a chain shirt? Sorry, sir.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
Name
Henry.
and in fealty to?
Sir Rattay Cobbler.
Yes, I've got you. Well, come on in then. Make yourself at home.
Odd. Kevin,
If my
yeah,
memory
100%.
serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all.
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Okay, I mean, I already have a gambeson, helmet, and a club, so all right, whatever, it's fine. I got a bludgeon. I guess I'll put it on, huh? Bassinets. I have 2 of these. I'll put on that slightly damaged one for now. Red Waffenfrock. Green shirt. Padded armor. Mail collar. Coif. I have another coif. A better gambeson. I'm way over encumbered because of all this. I hate that. Alright. Can I sell some of this stuff? Can I sell some shoes?
God be with you.
I don't know.
Do you need anything? Okay.
Wait, this is stolen. I can sell one of my coifs. I can sell one of my bassinets. Okay.
Can we do something about the price?
Yeah, Kevin, I absolutely agree, 100%. Putin is a bad guy, but I still want to see him and Trudeau fight one-on-one. God, I'd pay so much to see him just fist fight Trudeau. Honestly, there's a lot of people who I'd love to see fight Trudeau.
That's too much.
Almost anyone, really. Well, almost anyone who could kick his ass, which is most people.
My last offer.
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
All right, I'm going to use the perk. I'm going to try one more time, see if it happens.
See now? I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Yeah, there's almost no one who I would not want to see fight Justin Trudeau, except for, like, small children. Because I believe wholeheartedly that he would absolutely fight a small child and go all out. Because the guy is a monster. So, am I still encumbered? I'm still encumbered. What can I get rid of? Eat it. Sort by weight. That gambeson is just better. I can just get rid of the light padded armor. Is there any benefit to it? No, the light padded armor is just strictly worse. I can get rid of it. It's 13 pounds I can get rid of. Yeah, I'm gonna go sell that. Phoenix says, I would also like to see Putin. Also like to see Putin obliterate Trudeau's body. Putin.
Why not?
See you next Tuesday. But at least Putin showed respect to the Pope. Caxton was rather rude to His Holiness. Yeah, he really was, huh?
What do you say to this?
We're getting there.
Yeah,
Just
Phoenix,
drop
I
the
agree.
price a
I
bit
bet
more.
Ron Paul could probably beat Trudeau. I mean, most people could. Like I said, a lot of people could beat Justin Trudeau. I could.
Agreed.
For sure.
Close.
Not
Drop the
hard,
price
actually.
a bit more and we'll shake on it.
Well, I used the perk, so let's
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
let's just go with it. Okay, cool. Now I'm no longer encumbered. That'll work. Where am I going? Beat Riglet. Which one's this? Ujits. Scavenger. I like that one, but I'll do it eventually. No. Hey, Miller Peshik. I'll eventually pay Peshik. Yeah. Let's go join the patrol, I guess, now that we're equipped with our club. Wait, we have the club equipped, right? No, we don't. Let's equip the bludgeon. Kevin says there's few things more disgusting to me than soft-spoken sissy tyrant. If I have to have a tyrant, he should at least be manly and direct. Yeah, like Trudeau's father. I mean, either father, really. His real father or his alleged father. Both of them were rather manly and rather direct. Like, I'm calling the shots now. Kneel! I can respect that even if I flip in the bird and do an insurrection. Yeah, I mean, look, somebody like that, a mad tyrant, somebody like, a good example of a mad tyrant who is respectable but still evil, would be somebody like Benito Mussolini. Mussolini was a mad tyrant who deserved what he got, let's say. But, I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he could have, maybe honestly, it might have been, he might have deserved a more honorable execution, let's say that. By contrast, Trudeau does, let me put it this way. Trudeau does not deserve an honorable execution. Now, whether he deserves an execution at all, I don't know. I'm not going to say one way or the other for legal reasons, but he certainly does not deserve an honorable execution. So there's that. Phoenix says Trudeau was just jealous that the natives gave His Holiness a Chad chieftain's hat and gets nothing. He deserves
Here I
nothing.
am. My name is Henry.
I forgot my
We're
hat.
supposed to go on
My
patrol
helmet.
together?
Darn.
I see you're kitted out.
Ready
Except
to
for the
get
helmet.
going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
I got better.
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance.
Yeah, I
So,
should.
how did you end up in the service
Busy.
of the
I've been
bailiff?
busy. Been very busy.
I wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzig, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will.
Go
You're
see her
lucky,
before
lad.
noon?
Sir Radzig must like you.
Isn't it already afternoon?
Most lords would have just sent you on your way.
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid.
Let's go.
Okay, hold on. Let me actually put my helmet on. Should I just go ahead and start drinking on the job? Nah, I'll wait.
This is our church, St. Matthew's.
Nice. We'll just make his own
Not only is the house
native
of
hat
God,
for a
but
costume
that's the
party.
crypt of the Lords of Lipa, our masters.
Yeah. Ew. But yes.
Gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord.
No one likes this priest, do they?
This is
Phoenix says it won't be the same. It's one thing to go blackface, but another to have black folk put shoe polish on you. For one is sad and weak, the other is based and honorable.
The scribe.
Yeah?
And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard.
Oh god, where was it? It was,
Too, but he doesn't live in town.
there was a, like one of those, like, Facebook short type videos that I saw from, I think it was from PragerU. And I shared it in the Discord. It's in the politics channel if you're looking. And it was on. It was about a guy who goes up in like wildly stereotypical Mexican costume, like sombrero, a poncho, a fake taped on mustache, the whole deal. Was saying "hola" and all kinds of, all kinds of stereotypical stuff, like wildly stereotypical stuff. Uh-oh.
I don't want you here. Is that veneer pile not?
And then,
What are you two screeching
so he
about?
went around a
Stop making
college
such a
campus,
ruckus.
and everyone's like, yes, you're very offensive. You're appropriating a culture and disrespecting and
No one cares.
and then he went to hang out with a bunch of Mexican guys, and ladies.
in front of my shop.
And none of them were even the least bit offended. They all thought it was either hilarious or looked good, like looked nice, or like no one was offended at all.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms, even to this witch only yesterday?
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any arms or not?
Yes.
From the Armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
Let's try and do. I don't actually know what the difference is between what is it, speech versus charisma. I think I'm gonna go charisma.
I think you ought to give Jane something.
I gave her a groschen yesterday, and today she's ruining my business. Have you taken leave of your senses? Why should I give her anything?
I
Well,
failed
you wouldn't
tonight.
want to look like a heartless bastard in front of the whole town, would you?
No, certainly not.
There you go then. Just a coin or two and you'll have an even better name.
Oh, for God's sake.
Hey, I did it. Nice.
Here you are. And don't come back.
Thank you.
She's gonna come back.
See now?
That's how this works.
Too much?
She's gonna come back.
He'll hate you now, that I can tell you. But you acted like a good Christian.
Thanks be to God.
Your old
Phoenix.
neighbors are living here now.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him.
With the
Some
shanty,
fools
huh?
are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord. Sir
Yeah,
Hans
just
Capon.
Kevin, just like a cat. She'll keep coming
Sir
back.
Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have
Phoenix
to be
says
handed
Mexicans
over.
are more offended by the
These affairs
removal
often
of
end in
Speedy
conflict.
Gonzalez than the
I hope you
existence
have
of
nothing
Speedy
like that
Gonzalez.
here.
Yeah. Like I'm always amazed by particularly Mexicans, but Latin Americans in general, for their appreciation for our appreciation of their culture. And by appreciation, I mean laughing about, having a nice time about, bants, if you will. Like, there's the ridiculous stereotype, which is 100% completely true, that
This square here, it looks
that a
much better
Latino
during the
will be
markets.
way more offended if you call them Latinx than if you call them any kind of actual racial slur, because it's, well, first of all, it's a bastardization of the Spanish language, horrifically. Like, literally, absolutely literally, every Latino or Latina that I know it's inclusive, but just to clarify, every Latino man or woman who I've ever spoken to about Latinx or Latinx, or however you want to pronounce it, every single one has been gravely offended by the existence of that word. Horrific. Like, every single one of them. Latinx sounds like a slur. Yeah, it does. Yeah, Phoenix, 100% does.
See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard.
What? What's wrong? Because I mean, there were a couple of Latinas in one of my classes who had never heard the word before, and this was a few years ago. This was like 2018 or 19. They'd never heard the word. They'd never heard Latinx before, or Latinx either. And I informed them of the existence of this term, that some people are trying to make it happen, trying to make a gender-neutral version of Latino. One of them almost threw up. Like, she literally gagged. She's like, why would you do that? Latino is already gender-neutral. I was like, yeah, I know, because I speak Spanish. At least a little bit.
There's one here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern.
Yeah, I speak at least enough Spanish. I speak passable Spanish these days. Barely passable, but passable nonetheless. I could survive if you dropped me in Spain, and maybe even if you dropped me in Mexico, although I have a problem with the Mexican accent.
Let's move
always have, really, oddly. But in any case, yeah, it's... yeah, I understand how the language works. Enough to know that Latinx is a horrible anglicization of something. Something that already exists in Spanish. Latino is already gender neutral. Or not gender neutral, gender inclusive. Phoenix says it's a Catholic culture. We're extroverted. Cultural appropriation offense is likely a Protestant thing. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. So is veganism, by the way. Oop.
Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
Oh.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
God, you know, that's actually weird. That's a weird point. I will come back to the Latinx thing, but that's actually really weird that, you get out of the fire. Bailiff, please. You're going to die. You don't want your brigandine in the fire pit. That sounds like a really bad idea. I'll just wait. You can get out at your convenience. It's fine. Anyway, meanwhile, while he works on getting out of the fire pit, it's easy to forget that people in pre-modern times, despite, talking funny and even thinking in ways that we don't, right? Thinking funny, let's say, they were still very much like us in a lot of ways. I would probably say in most ways. There, I got him out. And so, yeah, there is a kind of commonality there.
Rattay fiefdom is pretty big.
Losing your father.
Naturally, it starts
There's something there. There's a real similarity there.
River, all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around.
So Phoenix says, I like the Spanish words for non-binary. Is non-binario? Isn't it binario? I thought it was binario, not binario. I could be wrong with that. But there's a masculine and a feminine form of non-binary in Spanish. I just love it. it's so perfect.
Exemptions from
But yeah, I do think that veganism, or even vegetarianism, is well. Let me put it this way: non-religious vegetarianism, because there are vegetarian religions, things like Buddhism and such. But non-religious ethical veganism or ethical vegetarianism is I think, a purely Anglo phenomenon. And the reason for that is, I think, purely linguistic. Or almost purely linguistic. Maybe not purely, but in large part linguistic. Because if you look at the English language, it is almost unique in the world, and unique of all the languages that I'm closely familiar with, in having different words for animals and meat. Like, we have the separate words pig and pork, cow and beef, chicken and poultry. And so what this largely helps us do, I think, is to conceptually separate. Oh, I love it. Counterweights. Awesome. It allows us to conceptually separate food from animal, at least if we're city people. And if we are English-speaking city people, we're going to do that. We're going to separate food from our food from our animals. And by separating our food from our animals, we are more likely to think of animals as non-food things, even if we think of food from animals, meat, as food things. And so, and this has to do with the weird English combination of Anglo-Saxon and French among the highborn and lowborn, that kind of thing. There's history to this. There's a lot of really interesting history to this, but I think that is part of the reason why veganism especially, but ethical veganism or ethical vegetarianism, why it caught on so strongly in English-speaking cultures, but not really anywhere else. We go to France. Even as, like, I don't know, fruity as the French tend to be, they're very foppish and feminine. They're not nearly as likely. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. They're not nearly as likely to be vegans as Americans are.
Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff. Or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out!
Ooh. Nice sword. Where's Nightingale? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
That fool got me all worked up.
Shouldn't we be on patrol instead of drinking?
You're eager, aren't you? Don't worry. Even watchmen are entitled to a break.
Not him.
Except the ones on the gate and the tower, of course.
Ah,
But that's enough
okay.
about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Sure.
Why not?
I'll give it a shot. Ooh.
You're a brave soul taking me on. I'm not used to losing.
Okay, how do I play this? Help. Dice. Okay, so I'm looking for... Okay, so I'm looking for poker rules, basically. Set aside scoring dice. At least one die must be set aside. Then throw the remaining dice again. Repeat. Okay. Phoenix says, base Catholic workers' rights be like, by Christ, I've worked for a whole hour. I need to take a break. Amen. Amen. Okay. Wow, 4 6s. Wait, no. That's not keeping. Okay, score and roll again. Oh my god, is that 2 more 6s? Ah, damn it. Okay. Wait, how did I bust? What's busting? What does busting do? Oh, I'm not supposed to go over 5,000? I'm not understanding. I'm missing something important. 3, 1, or 5.
That's it.
Oh, crap. What did I do? What happened? Oh, okay. Okay.
Now you.
Okay. Bust. Darn it. Okay. Prince Protestant workers' rights. No, you can't have a day off. I don't care if your child is sick. You can go visit him after your 14-hour shift. Yeah, good contrast, really. I think I'm losing, aren't I?
Great.
I think I'm losing. I lost, didn't I? Hey, it happens. I'll get used to the game eventually. Oh, it's nighttime. You accumulating points, but each roll is one in which you can lose everything if you don't score.
One more thing and we're done for the night.
Oh.
Bringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Wait, how did I fail Rattay tourney?
I don't know how it was in Scarlet's, but here
Damn
in
it.
Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house.
My
Ring
bad.
3 times, then
Darn
go
it.
to the trader's
There will be
tavern
time for
by
another
the
tourney, I
market
guess.
square, and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
Cool. Glad I know that. Okay. Ring the bell. I'm very excited to ring the bell. Where's the bell? This way, right? I'm gonna ring the bell. I'm gonna ring the bell. You have to go to the archery range during the day. Oh, well, okay. I missed it. That's fine. You know what? It's fine this time. I'll probably do it another time. This will give me time to go over to Ujits. Ujits? Oh. No, that's very far. I'd have to travel back to Talmberg. It'll at least give me time to do the Nightingales then. Fine. That's something. Wait, what was that? What's this? Rattay Upper Gate. Activity Giver. I'll have to go do that after I do the bell. I assume the bell is probably time sensitive. Now, I am assuming there will be other tourneys. Like I didn't goof that really hard, did I? I love these buildings though. They're like a bit grimy because of course they would be, but still. Love them. Bell. Oh, that's it? I thought it would be louder, but okay. Okay, tourneys are recurring. That's what I thought. So, that's good. That's fine then. Hurry, 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 let's go! Look at all these people walking around without lights. I'll start smacking them. Can I just hit people? I'm a guard, right? He's walking around without a light, I can just hit them, right? I'm assuming that's not actually true, so... I mean, I don't know, maybe it is, but I assume not. Oh, right, also, I've got my Pints with Aquinas beer stein,
And
by the
the
way.
canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we could see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig. They do find.
Oh god, he's back.
We We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss
Yeah, Phoenix,
my
anything
arse.
you could do to get my subs and views up, I would love
Rattay.
to be on Pints with Aquinas. That sounds phenomenal.
Is he here?
I actually use a lot of his stuff in class,
Hiding under the table,
especially some of the
maybe.
old stuff.
No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's
That'd be
only in
fantastic.
charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Matt Fradd is one of my
Enough.
favorite internet biker
Can't
celebrities.
talk to me like that.
So.
I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Oh, here we go. Oh god, there's 3 of them. This is gonna go really poorly.
Cunt!
Give that bastard something to remember you by.
No!
Well, then. Go on, your grace. Show him what for. That'll show him. Beat him down.
Ah, Jesus.
That'll teach you.
How do I not get grabbed like that? Jesus. I'm awful at brawling.
What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me to...
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I
Mash
had
jab,
planned to go
huh?
hunting, but if you think listening to
I'll
the
try that.
pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools
Right
will
click.
benefit me, so
Right click,
be
like
it.
click, click, or
Hunting?
like click, click.
Well then, your grace.
It's
I'll
in
tell
this
you
one,
what.
right?
You
Shoulder
can go hunting.
or bumper?
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Great. This is awful.
Sir, I have responsibilities to the bailiff.
Not
I can't-
anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Well, here we go. Thinking of mouse and keyboard, spamming jab is how you grease combat. Okay. I assume you just mean unarmed combat, or would that apply to weapon combat too? I need Lord Capon at dawn. West Chipster. I need to go to bed. What I need to do. Can you go to bed? Ah, you love the joint character arc between Henry and Capon, huh? All right. I will look forward to it.
How many times has that this month?
Hang on. Am I going the right way to leave town? Yeah. Right? Okay. Yeah, just on armed combat. You're not strong enough to spam yet. Oh. Okay. That's probably fine. I have been told, and by told I mean told by Erica, that the armed combat in this game had basically been solved, like kind of mathematically solved. Like there is a singular winning strategy. Is that the case? Not sure if I'm gonna give it a shot specifically, but to be able to fast travel to the middle. Really? Really? Yeah. Yes, I can. Look at that. You're right. Look at that. Cool. Cool. Let me go into the barn and such and see if I can find some food to munch. Hi, Teresa.
Shouldn't you tidy yourself up a bit?
Yeah, I probably should. Yeah, I'm gonna go tidy myself up a little bit. Thank you. Good advice. Good advice. I look smelly. I probably smell smelly. And there. Now I look better. Looking good. That's better.
What actually happened to you in Skalitz? I mean, during the attack and... well, you know.
That's a long story. Not a very cheerful one. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
I do.
We'll give her a gift.
All right, then.
Oh, okay. I'll have to. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is the... this is the DLC. I didn't want to do this.
Another ordinary day in my ordinary life.
I had no intention of doing this right now. Oops. I did not realize that was a DLC.
I awoke at first light, before the others. I like those kind of mornings best. When the first rays
Is now a good enough time to do this, or should I
drive
wait?
away the nighttime cold. Hello, you. Come here. And the breeze carries the scent of dew-covered grass and the bloom of spring. I wanted to get my chores done before the rest of the household was up. And this morning seemed made for that very purpose.
Should I do this now? I kind of want to back out of this, if possible. Because we also only have about 45 minutes left.
Right, better get to work. I have to feed the hens, weed the garden, feed Tinker.
Okay, this was only 5 minutes ago. I'm gonna reload. Yeah, I'm gonna reload. That was... it was only 6 minutes ago. Doesn't scale with you, but maybe up to the difference. Yeah, I'm I'm gonna reload. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, guys. I goofed it. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'll hold off then. I'm gonna hold off on like most games. I'm gonna hold off on the DLC until I'm well into the main story quests. So, like I typically do. I gotta say, I do like the framing thing. Oh, you like this game better than KOTOR? Yeah, I like it. This is a very... It's incredibly immersive. Now, I gotta say, I love KOTOR. 1 more so than 2. But I love KOTOR 2 also. They're fantastic. And I love Star Wars in general, especially old EU Star Wars. But at the same time, this game is just... I don't know... relaxing. There's something nice and something cozy about it, which is a weird thing to say about a tipster, huh? Talk to a quest tipster first. A weird thing to say about a mostly combative medieval RPG. But I really like it.
If there's anyone around here who could use my help.
Could be. You're the blacksmith's son from Scarlets, ain't ya? The bailiff here could probably use you. He's got some jobs for the Scarlets refugees, but he's not sure who's good for what.
Yeah. Also, KOTOR doesn't have people saying "God be with you" in it, so it's not a fair competition. That's a good point. That's a good point. What can I buy? Oops. Wrong buttons. Still getting used to the buttons, really. KOTOR 1 used to put myself to sleep. Wasn't my cup of tea. I get it. I totally get. I can absolutely understand not getting or not liking something like KOTOR. It's very... Ooh, nice energy, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep so I can afford to get some energy taken out. Pork. Horse meat. Yeesh. Couple of porridge and a roast chicken. Work for dinner.
Do something about the price.
Yeah, so KOTOR is very old, and it feels very old.
What do you say to this?
The way the game plays is also it's really outdated.
And we'll call it a deal.
And so I can definitely see why it would bore you. I definitely get it.
What about this?
It does not match on to modern sensibilities at the least. We can do this.
All right, so.
Okay, nice. Can't fast travel from here. I have to be out of town, don't I? But yeah, no, it's I really like it because I like more sort of slow-paced RPGs, which is why I'm liking this part of this game where it is just more plotting, just kind of going around doing stuff. Honestly, one thing about this game so far that is that's less than ideal, at least for me. And again, this is really just purely about my tastes in RPGs, is that the schedule of activities, so to speak, the quest schedule is very packed. It's very tight. There's a lot going on, and a lot of the stuff that is going on is densely packed together. There's a lot of things going on that are, they're time sensitive, that keep on happening. Right? Who's the quest giver? Up there, huh? assume. And that's one thing that doesn't fit in general, at least for me, with my general aesthetic preference. For oh god, never mind. Let's go with the torch. Oh, never mind. The quest giver is locked. It's nighttime. Should have known. No? Wait, who is the quest giver? Is it this guy? Nah, it's the bailiff. Alright, I'll come back tomorrow, I guess. Can't. Okay. I have to be outside town. But yeah, no, I like the game. I love the game so far. I almost wish it were a little bit slower paced. There's a really quick pace to a lot of the questing, a lot of things like that. Which overall isn't too bad, but and maybe again, a lot of it is probably that it's relatively early as well. Or point. No more mail collar, no coif. Scarf. Where's my helmet? No, take off my helmet. There we go. Now it looked like a normal little civvy.
So what are we to do with you, Henry?
I've brought you something.
What are you playing at, Hal? Are you trying to get me drunk enough to have your way with
Damn
me?
it! Really? Really? God damn it. Do I have jewelry? I only have Bianca's ring. I'm assuming I'm not going to give that to her. No, I genuinely don't have a gift for her. So I think not. Kevin said, my first time playing this game, I became a murderer and a thief as soon as I could, but I kept feeling bad with Jesus everywhere, so I restarted and tried to be good. Yeah. I do a little thieving. Try to avoid the murdering. It has the power of Jesus Christ to make players behave. Yeah, very much so. Eileen says, the game will force you to introspect. Kind of cool that way. If you don't learn the thief skill, you won't be able to save Teresa. Really? Really? Well, it's a good thing I kind of am working on it.
So, how have you been?
I can't stop thinking about Skalitz.
Understandable, I suppose.
It was hell. But life has to go on. Why not clear your head and try to forget about it? At least for now.
What do you mean?
Do you feel like a walk?
That's not a bad idea.
Getting to be the middle of the night, but...
But if you pick me up during the day, I'll be glad to take a walk with you.
Oh, nice.
As her ladyship commands?
You jester.
What's that dog you have here? He looks familiar.
Don't you remember him? It's Mart, the butcher's dog from Skalitz.
Of course. When I went back to bury my parents, he was guarding his master's dead body. A faithful dog. How come he's here?
When we carted you
Traumatized, she's killed more people than you have at this point? Yeah, I believe that.
He's been hanging around the mill ever since.
I think Henry's killed, like, what? 3 people? No. 1 person. I think just 1. It was one of the bandits that he couldn't force to surrender, I think. If even.
How's he doing?
A lot better now. I slipped him something good now and again when Uncle wasn't looking.
You won't starve to death then. Does he obey you?
Me? Not much. He's got a mind of his own, and I'm just not strict enough.
Ah, spoilt then.
No.
Love the cloth. I love the cloth
many
buttons.
commands.
Play.
But he's well able to beg for a piece of meat.
It's very historical. Very, very historical. Cloth buttons were probably more common than metal buttons, or Actually, wooden buttons or even wooden fasteners were pretty common. Even probably more so than cloth. But yeah, nice.
How long has he been with you?
Nice touch.
More or less since we came here. He runs off now and again, but he always comes back. Sometimes I don't see him all day. I think he likes to go wandering.
What does the miller have to say about it?
He can't stand him.
Of course not.
How's that?
Every time he
'Cause he's a
sees him,
dick.
he starts shouting that he's a useless mouth to feed and that'll skin him.
Jesus.
On the Rattay tourney?
And it didn't even soften his heart when Mutt brought a hare from the woods. He was happy to eat it, but it didn't change his mind.
I could have a word with him.
That would be a waste of time.
So he's doing quite well then?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'd keep
God.
him, but he reminds me too much of Tinker, you know? I don't want to think about Scarlet. So, I thought maybe you might take him with you?
Me?
I'm sure the two of you would get on great. He's a handsome fella and lovable. I'd be very happy if you had him.
But we never had a dog at the smithy. We never needed one.
Come on. He's got no one.
Phoenix says if you fail to stop the Cumans from assaulting her, she castrates one of them with his own knife. And I think I did stop them. I'm not sure. I at least distracted them and got them to chase me instead. I think that's enough. I hope. I think. I'll try and take him. Hope this isn't a terrible mistake at this point.
All right. I'll take him. He can keep me company on my travels.
Thanks, Henry. Go and get him then.
It's the best doggy mechanics ever,
Sniffing
huh?
around somewhere here.
I'll give it a shot. I will give it a shot. Where's Mr. Doggo? Hi there, Paparino.
Hey, Mutt. Remember me? From Scalix, remember? You want to go with me? Come on then. We'll get on like a house on fire.
Such a weird
Follow me.
expression. Kind of dig it. Okay, dog. From this moment on, you have a canine companion. He's your best friend. He'll protect and help you, but you must take good care of him. You can talk to him and feed him. Ideally, he'll deal with meat. Give him commands and reward him with praise. All sorts of commands using Y, like heal. Okay. You also have the new skill of Houndmaster. It determines how well your dog is trained and what commands you've taught him. Experience by using commands and other interactions. Okay. In the Sidekicks tab, you can see the stats, most importantly of which is obedience. It tells you whether your dog obeys you or not. It'll keep falling with every injury, and also if you neglect your dog for a long time. If it falls too low, it'll stop heeding some of your commands. If it falls to 0, dog will run off, and it'll take some time before it comes back to you. During that time, you won't be able to give him commands. Okay. Alright, obedience increases his stats, mostly by feeding him and praising him, but doing it several times in succession over a short period is less effective than feeding and praising him regularly. Okay, cool. So, good doggy boy. Go help Professor kill bandits. Bite their balls where Professor ends them rightly. Fetches game when he's hunting. Actually, yeah, fetching game. I ought to try hunting. Hey, what? Alright, let's go to bed. And, we'll pick some chamomile, then go to bed. Do I have any meat? I have nothing. I have nothing. Nothing. Shouldn't go into the hay barn with a torch, I don't think. Yeah, let's go to bed. Eventually I will need a horse, but... Nah, I'm not gonna steal. Let's sleep till just before morning. All right. Yeah, glad you can make it. See you next time, Phoenix. So I have to meet, what's his name? Sir A-hole. What is his name? I don't actually remember what his name is. But I have to meet him first thing in the morning, so that'll be fun. I don't know what time that means. I assume it's around dawn. It's about an hour before dawn, so... Nope, Capon, thank you. Yes, that guy. Close the door. Actually, unless there's food in here. Is there food for me in here? Can I just scrabble through your pantry? No. Okay. Thought there might have been, but no. Good morning. Now, I am going to have to... I shouldn't have done that. I have to wash my hands again. That's fine. Alright, let's see. Is that Nightingale's bath? Quest giver. Meet Lord Capon at dawn. Yeah. I don't actually know if I can fast travel through areas that are not discovered. Can I? The other thing is, I can wear that now. Wear our armor for this. Yeah, let's go with the black hood. That looks better than the Waffenfrock. I love the fashionable hat, but it's still stolen. So is the pointed green hat. It's a shame. But oh well, it's fine. Let's equip our bludgeon. Is it technically nighttime still? Excuse me, chickens. Dirty. No. Good. Sir Capon.
Here I am.
Go hunting.
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Good point. Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose. Well, you'll just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
With my good dog.
But sir, isn't there a horse I could borrow?
Oh, certainly. Why don't you just have mine? Or, then again, you can just run alongside as befits a peasant. Take care now.
Okay. He's got his dogs too. And Mutt. I've got Mutt. Where's Mutt? Mutt, I want to pet you.
Good boy.
My bassinet is very dirty.
That's my boy.
Looks very dirty. I don't know if it actually is. Is it? Looks sturdy, but I don't think it is. Nah, it still looks like that. Just looks like that, doesn't it? Okay, Dawn is 6. That's what I thought. Okay. Sir?
Let's go! Yeah! Hurry up, blacksmith!
You're gonna gallop away, aren't you? That seems rude to me. Then again, you seem rude, so that's fair. Oh, Lord. Am I dropping frames? Looks like I'm dropping frames, but no. No, I think we're okay.
Look here, blacksmith. About that business at the ale house.
Yes, sir?
Hanush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. You understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was, a little upset.
Ah! I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honour, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt.
That's a very small longsword. Like, I want to get closer alongside him so I can actually see his sword. Yeah, that's a relatively short longsword. Or it looks like it. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just the perspective, but it looks... Maybe it's just because he's on horseback, but it looks rather small. Especially for a longsword of the period.
Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir.
Yeah, I'll have to go and go to the bathhouse wenches, I suppose. I mean, using a wash bin does enough. Does a job. Does something. Not quite enough if I'm meeting with nobility, but, you know, this guy's a jerk, so it's fine. What's all this, then?
Listen, I wanted to ask you about scallops.
I don't know if... that is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation for the hunt.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The Cumans attacked Skallets, and, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want details.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
I'm not sure even that would work.
We'll have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can tell me all about it.
If you wish, sir.
And don't dilly-dally. Let's try and get there before the day's out.
Okay, well, so we're fast traveling. Here we go. Oh, it recovers areas if you fast travel through them. I get it. That's cool. That's very cool. Neato. I kind of dig that. Oh, getting left behind. Wow, this literally looks like a park. This literally looks like a park. Wow, okay. Like, look at that. I mean, there's little horse hitches things, little feed troughs. Man. Well, I need these. Can I use this? Is it better than what I have? I don't think it is. Sacks. I'll take it. Oh, it's too heavy, isn't it? Oh. Bring him wine and bacon from his saddlebag. I like this vision. What choices will I make? Oh, there's choices, huh? Oh, alright, well, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Shall we? Hold on, let me feed my dog first, because that's polite. Hey, what? Can I? I can, yeah.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Can I give him the bacon? I'm not gonna give him the bacon. There you go. He's a good boy. Nothing, sir.
Coming up, sir.
At long last. So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Rattay for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
Go out into the country, hang out around the campfire. I like that.
If I may ask, sir, what does a lord like you do all day?
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. There was always some courtier or teacher dogging my footsteps. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke. At least most of the time. Only last week I had to listen to complaints from my
Sometimes it's a
subjects.
joke.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard.
And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow, and
Sir, my old woman is fucking half the village.
Like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more interesting.
How come Hanush looks after you anyway?
For a start, he doesn't look after me. I'm not an infant blacksmith's boy. Hanush is just managing my property until I'm an adult.
When will that happen?
What are you implying?
Nothing. I didn't mean it like that. I meant that you seem quite adult to me already, sir.
Well, it's hard to say. Before he died, my father appointed...
He does look at least mid-20s.
...to decide the matter. Only they can't be bothered travelling halfway across the country just to assess the claim of some stripling. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be necessary. The king would decide on my adulthood. Only...
The king is gone.
Just so.
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
What? Humans? But...
You should see your face!
I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One.
God, that was rude. That was funny.
And a few hares too, eh? But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Skalitz. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
Sure.
I don't know, sir.
Let's talk about it.
I didn't have time to count them. It's not easy for me to talk about, sir. My parents were killed right in front of my eyes.
Well, couldn't you do anything about it? I mean to say, didn't Radzig put up a defence?
They caught us unprepared. There was no time for anything. I wanted to save my parents, but I was too late.
All right then. I was only asking.
Let's be nice to the guy. I mean, he's a jerk. That doesn't mean we have to be.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean...
That's all right, Henry. Don't mind me. Sometimes I open my mouth before thinking too. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today. But tomorrow we set off at first light. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Mushrooms. I will sleep, just I'm gonna look around for stuff first. Munch. Oh god, I'm full. I'm too full. Darn it. Why'd I do that? More mushrooms. That looks very quiet.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum.
What's that?
Fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo.
I also love that the test audio is Pater Noster. Pater Noster. Oh, good night, hon. I'll come in there shortly when I'm done. Hi, Pupper Doggo.
Look what I've got for you.
Good.
You'll love this.
Would you like some meat? That meat that you dropped before? There you go. Good doggy. Yeah. All right. Anything else right around here I can pick? Oh, look. More mushrooms? No. Sage. Sage. All right. New level in herbalism by picking plants. Gotta love that. More sage. Gotta love that. Again, mutt. Oh, a rabbit. I just... Yay!
Fetch.
Oh, it's stolen. How do I unsteal food? I assume it's stolen because it's I assume it's stolen because it's poached. It's not gonna go bad while I wait, is it? Alright, well, let's sleep till morning. Or cook it. What would I... Actually, wait. How would I cook it? Can I do that over the fire? Somebody help me. Somebody help me! I'm confused. Cook item. There it is. Fire meat. Deal with fire. Oh. Turn it on and turn it off. I see. I'm encumbered. That's a bit of an issue, but it's fine. Cooking resets the freshness. Oh, I should have just waited. It's fine. Get rid of it later. Sell it maybe later. Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is freshness, right? Condition. Can I cook the lapioda? Cook that? Ah, cooked mushrooms, huh? Oh. I shouldn't have. That was silly of me. And whatever, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm gonna sleep. Cool. Should have cooked it tomorrow, but it's fine. Yeah. Sleeping time. I've got 10 minutes left. I could do a little more. I can do some of the hunting bits. If I'm a few minutes late tonight, it's not a disaster. I don't have class in the morning or anything, so I'll be okay. Shouldn't be too disastrous. Plus, I've still got some coffee, somehow. Oddly, at 11:50. Ah, yes, good. Oh, it's very early, isn't it? Morning, mutt. Want some hair?
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
I'm gonna give him one of those. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy.
Good boy. That's my boy.
He looks so doofy. That'll do. While I wait, let's see if I have any levels I can gain or perks or anything. I don't think so. Nothing. 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 I actually don't know how to do pickpocketing. We'll see. I'm still overloaded. Probably gonna have to drop some of this stuff. Oh, that'll give me way too much nourishment. I need to make some... I'm gonna cook some lapiotas, some more mushrooms. That'll do. Evan says, I love the mushrooms on here. La Piota is interesting because some of the species are toxic and can make you very sick or kill you IRL. I didn't know that. I had no idea. I know very little about mushrooms. It's actually one of those things that I feel like I should learn more about at some point. Because I know very little about things like wilderness survival, really. Foraging especially, I know almost nothing. Which is one of those points where my knowledge is really lacking. I will say, I really am a mild-mannered academic in basically every way. Is he just gonna sleep in a bit, or what? Here. 6. How about 6? You gonna wake up yet? Or do I have to wake up? Anyway, though, yeah, it's yeah, Kevin, you're a huge mushroom nerd. Yeah, I know. I see your pictures and such of all the mushrooms you harvest and find all the time, and it's really cool. That's fascinating to me, and I have no clue what's going on. I'm gonna practice some archery, I guess, on that lean-to, and hopefully not shoot Sir Capon. Okay. They're gone. My arrows are
What are you
gone.
waiting
Okay.
for? Your lord
I'm right
requires
here.
you
I'm
for the
awake
hunt.
already, dude. Come on, man.
Really? Such a renowned hunter needs help?
You wouldn't dare mock your betters now, would you?
I mean, a little.
Heaven forbid, your lordship.
If that's the way you want it, peasant, we'll meet back here at noon. Whoever has the most hares wins.
Oh, and if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a crate in the camp with some old hunting equipment. You can help yourself.
Oh, I already
After
did,
all,
thanks.
there's no sport in trouncing some wretch who hasn't a chance in hell.
By all means, Sir Hans.
Ha! You'll soon be laughing on the other side of your grubby face. And now turn your back for a while. I know a few tried and tested spots in these woods, and I don't want you stealing them.
Okay. I'm encumbered, and I don't want to be. Now. Is there a way to track game? I need more Lapiotas. This is nice. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out my armor. Make myself a little less visible. There. What are other commands? What can you do? It's free do. Actually, you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to unequip my shield, which is under weapons, not. There. Yeah, I shouldn't need it. Any tips on this? Oh, speaking of, there we go. Are you serious? Come on. I'm really bad at this. There we go. There's a good doggy. Oops. Good dog.
Good boy.
All right, well, I got one.
That's my boy.
I got one. One's good. That's progress. It's something. How am I hunting arrows? Am I out? I'm out. Let's use those. Okay. And to keep an eye out for movement. Oh, is that a hare? It's a root. I was easily fooled. Ooh, a boar hunting spot. I don't think I can take down a boar, though. Can I with a bow? I doubt I can use a bow to take down a boar. I would love to. But I might die. I know how unbelievably dangerous boars are. Kevin says, normally I'd be soundly asleep by now. The stream has recaptured my wonder. I can't sprint. Oh, God! I'm carrying too much crap. Oh, wait, is that one? Is that rabbit? No, it's another log. Damn logs, they really got me. Need a more powerful bow for a boar? Yeah, I figured. I figured as much. If I try, I'll die. If I had to guess. Is that a hare? No, it's another root. Okay, there's a boar hunting spot here. Turn off both of these. They're distracting. The prey. Just need to compete with Sahans. Oh, there we go. There's one. Nope, need to aim higher. Okay, there's a lot of drop on these arrows. Not that much drop on these arrows. Oh, man, so close. Damn it. I'm really not good at this. Yet. I'll get there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Stop running!
Fetch.
Good boy.
fella.
Good fella.
That's my boy.
Alright, I'm gonna finish hunting, and then I'll wrap it, I think. See how long that actually... What time is it? Oh, okay, no, wow, it's only 8 a.m. Alright, we have plenty of time to keep hunting. I might actually save and quit and pick this up next time. We'll see. I don't know. Especially if I run out of frickin' arrows. At this rate, I might. If I don't get better at shooting, I will definitely run out of arrows. Oh, a hare. Okay. That was closer. Oh. That was closer again. Not quite. Too much lead time, I guess. Yeah, rabbit hunting with a bow. Yeah, this is hard. I've noticed. It's a very small target, and they're mobile, and I can't get the aiming just right yet. There it is.
Good
boy.
fella.
This game won't prompt you to level. It's easy
That's
to progress
my
too
boy.
quickly. Really? Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on that. Reached a new level in Houndmaster. Loot. All of those. See if I can find any of those arrows. I doubt it. Kind of doubt it. It's not most of them. Oh, what was that? No, that's mutt. Any of these? No. Nah, no leveling yet. What was that? That was mud again. Aha, aha, aha. Oh, that was closer. Ah, come on. Oh man, there's a bunch of them.
Fetch.
Kidding me. Oh, thanks, Mutt. Hold on.
There's the good doggy.
Good boy. Looking for arrows is fairly
That's my
accurate to real
boy.
life. They're hard to find. Yeah, I figured. Especially wood arrows in this thick of underbrush. Good lord. Tell you what. I can imagine. Ah, that was close. Oh, well, I saw where it went at least. There's one. Good.
There's the good doggy.
Alright. Am I supposed to be bringing
That's
back
my
all the
boy.
meat? I'm assuming I can just sell all of it when I get back to town. It's a lot of meat, though. Jesus. Where'd that hair go? There it is. Oh, I saw it shatter. Oh, that was so close! Yeah, I mean, I figure it's good money and I could use some good money, so might as well. Ah, that was close too.
Heel. Fetch.
Got an arrow. Good
Good
boy.
fella.
Good doggy.
That's my boy.
Now, only some of my hair meat is stolen. Oh, actually, is any of it stolen? It's not, is it? Because all of this is on an official hunt, I assume. So I'm kind of okay. I don't need more sage, do I? No. I assume the more encumbered I get, the less stamina, or the more quickly my stamina drains. Is that right? Oh, that was close. Drop. Excuse me, mutt. There's an arrow there I like. Oh, it's broken. Really? Broken arrow. God. Good mutt. I am really glad that I picked up mutt before doing this quest, because this is a great, first of all,
That's
great
my boy.
skill training. Then also, it's actually quite handy having him just go and get my rabbits for me. Can't jump while overloaded either. Oh my god. How am I nourishment wise? I could eat something. Dude. 14? That'll put me at exactly 100. I'm not gonna. I'll wait until I'm a little bit hungrier, then I'll top myself off. Eat just a little bit. There's one. Too much lead time.
Briggs.
Where's that arrow? Can't find it. Alright, fine. Good doggy.
Good boy. That's my boy.
And what's this over here? Am I starting to move slower because I'm more encumbered? Oh my god. Of course I am. I'm carrying like 20 pounds of rabbit meat. This is ridiculous. Okay, actually, further question. Do I need to collect the meat if I'm going to... just for the quest, or no? Is this only to cook and sell later? Oh, there's one. Hello. Hello. I'm out of arrows? Oh no! I have... Oh god, I have one arrow. Better make it count. Better make it count. Better make it count. Didn't make it count. I'm gonna go for the sword. I can't sprint. I'm never gonna hit that guy. I'm never gonna catch a rabbit without sprinting. Let's see, can I? I'm gonna try this. This is dumb and it's never gonna work. But I'm gonna try it. Come back here, rabbit. You wanna kill it for me? No, this is dumb. This isn't gonna work. I have better hunting arrows I can equip. It's fine. I have 10 of them. Oh god, I only have 10 of them. This is ridiculous. Damn. I think I lost track of that. Oh no, there it is. Oh my god, it's right there. Okay, it's right there. Are you serious? Oh, I'm on the road. I'm going very slowly. time is it? It's almost noon. I should probably head back, honestly. 'Cause yeah, camp is still decently far away. I'll hunt on the way back, but I only have the 10 better hunting arrows left, and I don't want to waste these. If I can avoid it. Pupper doggo. Or I don't know, maybe there will be more arrows for me back at camp. I kind of doubt it, but there's always hope. Seriously though, that's a lot of rabbits. Like real life, you gotta kill a lot of rabbits to get 20-something pounds of meat. I wish I could go out into the woods with a bow and arrow and kill 20-something rabbits. Okay, that didn't work at all. Okay. If I kill a deer, am I gonna get in trouble? Or am I gonna be a big damn hero for killing a deer? Or are these the king's deer? Is that how that works? They are kind of nice and slow, which is nice, because I'm not moving quickly. They hit one. Okay, I don't think I can kill these. Because there's an arrow sticking out of that one's head. I need a much better bow, I assume. And I only have 5 more arrows. Can I actually use Capon's hunting bow yet? No. The strength nor the agility for it. And I also cannot kill a deer with this bow. So, okay. Good to know. It was worth a try. Oh, one more rabbit. Okay, one more. Oh, really? Got a perk.
Good boy.
Got a perk. All right.
That's my boy.
I'm gonna need the better part of my arrows, meaning... Oh, I'm gonna use all of my arrows to try and kill a deer, is that what you're saying? Kind of figured. The better part of my arrows, you know I have 5 left, right? I have literally 5 arrows. Total. So, yeah, no. I had a feeling I wasn't gonna be able to kill that deer. Yeah. I mean, really, like, bow hunting for a deer is not easy. Where's the camp? It's straight ahead, right? I'm going in the right direction, or is it back the other way? Wait. Which way is the camp? Is it over... It's this, right? Or is it over here? Is it this? No, it's over here. I think it's over here. I think I'm going the right way. I think I'm going the right way. Oh, there's more deer that I won't be able to kill. Darn it. Yeah. I hit one of them directly in the head. I could tell because it was running around with an arrow sticking out of its head. And that didn't kill it. So I'm assuming that it would take quite a bit to down one of those things. How am I? Camp is this way, I think. I don't want to fall down any, slopes. Dangerous slopes. Maybe I'll bag an extra rabbit. Who knows? Now, this is actually something that I know this varied from region to region, from period to period, but typically deer are reserved not just for nobility in general, but specifically for the king and his entourage. At least that's how it was in throughout most of the High Middle Ages, at least in England. I don't know if that applies here, but it might. It may well. So I don't even know if Sir Capon is would be supposed to be hunting deer. Yeah, so headshots are how my dad kills deer with a bow. Yeah, you kind of have to. An arrow might penetrate enough if you get a shot to the heart, I would think. But you have to be lucky, and you gotta have the right arrowhead, and you have to have either a spectacular shot, or like I said, you gotta be really lucky. All right. Let's eat something. Let's eat a cooked hare meat, because it won't overfeed us right now. And then I have, oh my god. Yeah, I've got almost 20 pounds. I have over 20 pounds of hare meat. It's insane. Where can I sit? Can I just take a seat? And wait till noon. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do? Right now, I will save and quit. And then next time... No! Damn it. I used a savior schnapps. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. My bad. Anyway, that's all I have time for tonight. Oh, gosh. Well, thank you all for joining me. I had a great time. Oh, it is very late, though. It is well after midnight, so I'm going to call it there. I hit the wrong button. I hit save instead of save and quit. Anyway, it's fine. So I guess I will see you guys all next time. Back to KOTOR 1 on... What is happening here? Yeesh, there we go. Back to KOTOR 2. Sorry, KOTOR 2. What am I thinking? KOTOR 2 on Monday. Back right here for Kingdom Come on next Thursday. And then we're going to be doing some... I'm thinking about doing a couple of videos that I hopefully will have out within the next week or two. One of them is really relevant to class, and the other one is the Mean Girls one, so hopefully those come out. Hopefully I can manage to get those together relatively soon. So, thank you all one more time for joining me. As I usually say, any contributions that you want to give help keep the channel going, help keep me doing what I do here. I greatly appreciate it. Ko-fi.com/Professor McCoy. And until next time, don't be safe, be well, and more importantly, be good. Good night, everyone.